ignore all the negativity and all the trolling. There's some negative comments, delete karte rehte and stuff like that. They just happen to block them. When I was in Bigg Boss, definitely it was a roller coaster ride for sure. But post Bigg Boss, it's actually a smooth ride.
Hi, this is Nirali. You are watching India Today. I'm in conversation with Tina Datta, aka Surili from Hum Rahe Na Rahe Hum. Welcome to
Hi.
India Today. It's my
Hi.
pleasure to have you here today for a chat over
Thank
a
you
cup
so
of
much.
coffee.
Thank you, Nirali. Thank you so much. Happy to be here.
Yeah, but I remember meeting you during the eviction of after the eviction of from your Bigg Boss 16. Tell me, how has life been after that, and what's been new and exciting in your life?
Life's been great. Life's been good. No regrets, nothing at all. But eventually, immediately after Bigg Boss, I got the show, and then have been busy with the workshops and everything with the look test. So yeah, constantly been busy. A lot of Insta engagements, Insta business, and all of that. Insta reels. That has been keeping me busy. A lot of brand shoots and everything. So yeah, overall, I have been having a great time. So I'm loving it.
It's been a roller coaster ride. Like, if you can sum it up.
After Bigg Boss, I wouldn't say it's been a roller coaster ride, but
yeah.
when I was in the show, then definitely when I was in Bigg Boss, definitely it was a roller coaster ride for sure. But post Bigg Boss, it's actually a smooth ride, and I'm enjoying every bit of it. I'm loving it, so it's fun. Yeah.
It's a pleasant journey, if you can say.
Yeah, it's fun. It's nice. It's pleasant. It's beautiful. It's glorious. So I'm enjoying every bit of it.
Coming to your show, the new show that you are doing on Sony TV, Hum Rahe Na Rahe Hum. Tell me, when you were the first offered this show, what were your first thoughts about this show, this project, and what is the one thing that attracted to you about this show?
Okay, so when I was offered the show and when I got to know about the character and everything, I was elated. I was like, oh my God, this is something that I've been wanting to do since quite some time now. And I said yes because this is a character that it's not like I needed to portray this character, but this is a character that I've been wanting to do. So I would emphasize on the want. So it's a very young character. It's very new. It's very fresh. It's very lively. Surili is somewhere related to Tina also in real self, in real life. There are a lot of similarities and everything. The character that I'm portraying, it's not like a typical, a mother or those typical Saas Bahu kitchen drama or supernatural drama and all of that. It is a very new aaj ke zamane ka story. Okay, so we got a coffee for you,
yeah.
which has Surili ka picture
Wow,
on it.
that's so amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the most amazing coffee, the most beautiful looking
Thank
coffee.
you,
I
thank you
must
so
say
much. Yeah,
that.
so this is my way of promoting my show, Hum Rahe Na Rahe Hum. Oh, Surili herself, she owns a coffee shop, and she's a coffee maker. She brews her own coffee since 19. She doesn't brew it since 1978, but they brew the coffee since 1978. Matlab. So yeah, that's why this coffee date is what we are doing, because it is connected to Surili. And also, when I got the briefing about the character and everything, I was like, oh my God, this is something I'm really looking forward, and I've been wanting to do since quite some time now. And also, I love the production house Swastik. I really love working with them. I've worked with them before as well, and um, it's an amazing journey with them. They make your life so comfortable as an actor. They look after the actors, even though we are shooting in Umarga, which is like 4 hours drive from Bombay. Yet they make it so comfortable at home, that you don't really miss home. So overall, it was an add-on. Matlab, everything just fell in place. Yeah, the budget, the look, the character, the production house, the channel. It's also prime time, 9 o'clock. So everything just fell in place, and I was like, how can I say no for this show? This is something that I've been wanting to do since quite some time now. And even the look of the show, it's very fresh tonight. When you see the telecast, it's very fresh. It's very lively. It's today's world. The color of the show, the जिस तरह से lighting किया है. Even my outfit, this is what Surili wears in a day-to-day life. Today morning when I walked in this cafe, I was actually wearing a yoga pant and a loose t-shirt, this crop top t-shirt and a pair of sneakers, and that is actually what I wear in my real life in a day-to-day basis. जैसे आपने पहना है, jeans and t-shirt. It's not like you go on for your work and you're like sari clad, or you're wearing a salwar suit, embroidered salwar suit with jhumkis and dupatta and all of that. That's not what you wear, right? So you can connect with the character, and when you also watch the characters, to some extent you can connect to one or the other character. Not necessarily you will connect to my character, but किसी ना किसी character के साथ ना you can relate yourself. So yeah, that is something fun.
Since you spoke about relating to the character, I want to know on a personal level how well could Tina relate to Surili in terms of personality traits, some
A lot.
characteristics.
A lot, honestly speaking, a lot. That's what I said in the very beginning also, ki, there are so many similarities between Tina and Surili, because Tina is also very independent, very opinionated. Surili is also independent, opinionated. Surili loves to help others. Surili loves to go out of her way, to just help people, be there for them. She's a coffee maker, and she loves coffee. Tina also loves coffee. Yeah, I'm a sucker for coffee. Every time you see me, whether you spot me randomly at any place or anywhere, you will always see a muck up in my hand, like always. So yeah, and this is the kind of outfit that Tina wears, and even Surili also wears the same kind of outfits. She's messy, and she doesn't have time for herself. Tina in real life also, I don't have time for myself. Like I barely have time for myself. So yeah, she's like walk and talk. She's always on the go, and Tina is also like that. चलते चलते बात कर रही है, चलते चलते हाँ ठीक है ये कर लेना, ये हो जाएगा, ये कर लेना. Very fast, looking after her family. Surili looks after herself. Surili looks after Pammi Masi also. Surili looks after Sasha, her cousin sister, Pammi Masi की जो बेटी है. So I also, I run my own house. I pay my own bills. I pay my own EMIs. I'm independent. Surili also pays her own EMIs, pays her own rent. So yeah, there's like a lot of
Similarities.
similarities.
And
Yeah.
I believe that since you connect to your character a lot of young girls will be able to relate to Surili a
Exactly,
lot. That's
exactly,
what I
exactly.
believe.
Yeah, that's what I said. The kind of attire Surili wears, या the kind of character she is, जिस तरह से वो cafe चलाती है, या जिस तरह से वो independent है, a lot of independent girls can actually relate to her life. She's like, she doesn't have time for love. Even in real life, Tina doesn't have time for love, because when, in a couple of other interviews also, if you remember when we have had an interaction or something, when you would say love, I was like, time ही नहीं है, खुद के लिए time नहीं होता है, प्यार के लिए कहाँ time है. So she's also like, मतलब I don't have time for a prince charming to sweep me off my feet and all of that, कि मैं इश्क लड़ाओ and I will go on dates and all of that. Rather, I would have to look after my finances, my rents, my EMIs, my parents, and every other thing. So yeah, that is a lot of things that a lot of girls will actually relate to.
But also, when I saw the promo of the show, the one thing that struck a chord with me was that the show also sheds light on the family values, the relation a child shares with his or her parent. Tell me, how much do family and the family values hold an importance in your life personally?
Personally, it definitely holds a lot of importance. Like right now also, when you were getting ready, the camera and always being set up, and if you could recollect, I was hearing a voice note. That was a voice note that was sent by my mom. So I'm constantly in touch with my parents every day. By default, I make it a point to speak to them, do video call and all of that. So definitely family does matter a lot to me. I think without your family support, without my family support, I wouldn't have been where I am today. So yeah, thanks to them, they have put in a lot of efforts, sacrificed a lot, compromised a lot in their life, and because of which I am here.
But talking about your career trajectory, right from Uttaran to your current show, Hum Rahe Na Rahe Hum, you have had a long, illustrious journey. I'm sure you must have been through ups and downs. But today, at this point in your career, when you look back at your journey in a hindsight, which moments from your career do you feel were your highest highs and which ones were the lowest lows?
Highest highs, of course, when I was doing Uttaran, that was definitely my highest highs that I've seen career wise. Lowest lows, of course, during COVID times, when we all were sitting at home and there was barely any work. But touchwood, luckily, I have always been blessed. At least I was doing brand campaigns on Instagram and YouTube and Facebook and all of that, which actually kept me busy. I was doing a show for Indonesia as well here in Bombay. I was also doing Naxalbari during COVID times, but still it wasn't Like, it wasn't like that I was working every month or 20 days a month. So if you're talking about lowest lows, I think I'm going to call the COVID times as my lowest low.
Yeah, I mean, I believe that it was the lowest low for a lot of people across
Yeah,
the world, not just
exactly,
India.
exactly,
Yeah,
all over, everywhere.
absolutely. But how would you sum up your journey so far? That has been in a few lines. If you had
It was a roller coaster ride for sure. I wouldn't say it was easy breezy and it was a walk on roses and all of that, like rose petals laid out, and I was just walking on it like a Cinderella. Definitely, it wasn't that way for sure. But yeah, it was a roller coaster ride with lots of highs and lows and ups and downs, and I just enjoyed every bit of it. I wouldn't lie.
you have sailed through it
Yeah,
smoothly,
yeah.
yeah.
So I'm a survivor. So yeah, you just survive. You just go through it. You just have to tell yourself that, I can do this and I will do this. So yeah, I just survived every battle. And that just makes me stronger as a person, that just makes me who I am today. So yeah.
Also, Tina, when we talk about social media, it's on a boom today. There's a one section that's where you get flooded with compliments and everything, and there's another side where you receive some not so pleasant comments. How do you deal with the love and the kind of not so pleasant comments that come your way?
Honestly, I choose to ignore all the negativity and all the trollings, and that's why I have got a fantabulous team over here. जो क्या करते सब negative comments delete करते रहते, and if it's too unpleasant and if it's too under the belt or if it's too gross and stuff like that, they just happen to block them. And today only one of my fan page was texting me that one or two people were constantly bugging them that Tina has blocked me, Tina has blocked me. She's blocked my real page also. So nowadays you get an option that जो fan page, they make those random pages, right?
Yeah.
Where no faceless pages where there's no face, nothing, and they
They're
just
just the
create,
keyboard warriors.
yeah, they just create those pages to spam you and all of that. And you happen to, if you block, you happen to block all those similar pages as well. So see, all their real accounts also gets blocked. So yeah, I happened to do that, and then they were like, she blocked our real account also. Please ask her to unblock and all of that. They've been bombarding my fan pages and all of that. Ki, please ask Tina, please ask Tina. So yeah, I think if you go through all those negative comments and trollings and all of that, definitely after a certain point of time, it takes a toll on you for sure. I wouldn't lie. So it's better to avoid all those trollings. It's better not to read them. Better not to go through them. Just avoid. Just take the positivity out of it. So when I actually honestly came out of Bigg Boss and I was reading a lot of negative comments and all of that, it was getting on my nerves for sure. It was driving me nuts. And then my PR, my friends, and all of that, Dolly, they actually happened to send me screenshots of all the good comments, and they were like, read all the positive things, read all the positive things. And I was like, it is not worth it, yaar. I mean, it's
Exactly. Why
actually not
focus on the
worth
negative?
it.
You focus on the positives of your life.
Exactly. It is not worth it. So, 80% are positive people who actually loves me, and 20% are those who's just gonna bullshit and talk shit about you. And why to give them attention? Matlab, they actually, by giving them attention, they are actually writing nonsense about you just to seek for attention, just to garner their attention. Why to give them an importance? Might as well just talk to my hand.
Exactly, that's what I was coming to. But I have a few questions that have been sent in by your fans. So the first question is sent by Tina Warrior.
Okay.
Cappuccino, latte, or espresso, which is Tina's favorite coffee?
Espresso.
Perfect. Any male television actor you want to work with in future?
Male television actor. I
That
don't
you have
mind.
never worked with.
I don't mind working with Ronit sir.
Ronit sir, right.
Yeah.
The third question is, since the theme of the show is a change, how has Tina changed in the last few years as an actress?
I feel change is the only thing that's constant. Every day, every month, every week, I'm just grooming myself, trying to be a better person. Be it fashion, be it my looks, be it everything. So yeah, change is the only thing that's constant, and you just have to keep grooming yourself. You just have to keep evolving. If you see the previous Tina, the way she would dress up, the way she would walk and talk and everything, and now there's a huge change. So yeah, you just evolve as a person with time.
Absolutely. The next question is, when Tina got to know that she'll be playing a cafe owner, how happy Tina was, considering that she's a coffee lover herself?
Yeah, I was very happy. That's exactly what I told you guys also. I'm a sucker for coffee. I can live on coffee. मतलब मैं ये भी कहती हूँ, खुद ही कहती हूँ कि मुझे काटेंगे तो खून से ज़्यादा कैफीन निकलेगा मेरे सिस्टम में से. So I was like, I'm a coffee owner. I make my own coffee. I make coffee for everyone out there. I got a coffee machine all by myself. I have an entire cafe to myself, which is called Gramophone Cafe. So nothing can be better. So Surili is like elated with joy.
Yeah. The next question is, when will Tina meet Priyanka Chahar Chaudhary?
Oh my God, very soon. We are in touch. Honestly, we speak almost एवरी वीक अर्चना के साथ बहुत ज़्यादा बातें होती है, अर्चना के साथ तो ऑलमोस्ट एवरी डे आई चैट। प्रियंका के साथ हर 3-4 दिन में बातें होती रहती है। इट्स जस्ट दैट आवर टाइमिंग्स आर नॉट मैचिंग, एंड ऑल्सो आई एम शूटिंग इन उमरगांव। व्हेनेवर आई एम कमिंग इन बॉम्बे, दिस इज व्हाट आई एम डूइंग,
Yeah.
you know, to keep you guys entertained, so I barely get time.
Yeah, but thank you so much, Tina,
Thank
for
you,
doing this
Nirali. Thank you so
conversation.
much. Thank
It was lovely having a chat with you over a
Same
cup
here.
of coffee with the
Yes.
face of Surili.
Yes.
It was perfect.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
so much.
See you
Perfect.
soon. Bye bye.